Welcome back to the vlog. If you're new here, my name is Vin and I document my journey building a business in my 20s. And today we'll be documenting my week as an entrepreneur building an influencer marketing agency, from getting invited to LinkedIn's HQ in the Empire State Building in New York, potentially launching a podcast, behind the scenes on a bunch of sales calls, and attending ZCON, which is a Gen Z event that's happening in Brooklyn on Friday. Let's get it. So yesterday was a crazy busy day. I didn't do a great job of vlogging, but I did get a lot of B-roll, which I'll show here. So the day started off heading into the city. We're bouncing around all different locations. We started off by Sarah Plowman's place because we had the idea to start a podcast. Nobody asked us to do this, by the way.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome to my humble abode. We're swirling.
So this is the special Sarah from Selling Sarah.
Yeah.
Specialty coffee.
Yeah, so basically I pretend to like run a coffee shop out of my apartment, but that's like all pretend. Like
okay.
You're one of my first customers.
First customer, I'll give it a 5-star review on Yelp. I think it was pretty good. I got the
I don't deliver, you have to come in person.
The pumpkin spice.
And I have the vanilla sweet cream. So
limited edition, might I add.
Got every flavor that you could choose from a New York City apartment. It's pretty impressive.
But we thought we had a good idea to create a podcast, given that we have similar backgrounds, both coming from sales, both content creators, both in the New York City area, both in our 20s, both recently quit our job to start our own business. And so just really hoping to share some career tips on succeeding in your 9-to-5, maybe creating content on the side or going out and doing your own thing. So afterwards, I had to run all the way over to Midtown to the Empire State Building, because LinkedIn actually invited a small group of creators to their HQ to actually go over their new video feed, how to post, what is the new video feed, how the algorithm works, how to get the most out of your content. And it was actually really cool to network with the LinkedIn team and then also get to network with other LinkedIn creators. So I was like, that was right up my alley. And then today we just have, I don't know, probably like 5 or 6 calls. We have a few different sales calls. We have some calls with clients. We have a call with my financial advisor who's helping me with some of my investments, which is something that I always kind of just did passively and didn't put any much thought into it. So working with someone will actually force me to learn and to make sure my investment accounts are like properly allocated. So let the day begin. Well, I appreciate you guys joining. I know we chatted like a week or so or 2 weeks ago, just like kind of high level about an influencer strategy. So I'd put together just what we talked about, put it in a slide, and then also like just kind of had some ideas of what potential content ideas we can do. So if that's cool, we can walk through that. But if there's anything else that you guys wanted to cover today, I'm happy to do that as well. Trying to represent like a few different type of personas, right? And so Sarah has a really, really great following. She's actually in Mops, not RevUps.
Yeah, Mops. Yeah. I mean, RevUps, Mops, that's fine. That's good. That makes sense.
Anyway, I think it's a really good idea. I think because that's like he's really good at that content anyway. So like if he can, it would also be super on brand with you guys. So I love it. If there's any posts coming from your leadership and you want them to engage with it, that'd be like honestly really easy. Okay, I'm just taking a break from my calls right now. I have like an hour break before my next one. So right now I'm just editing a video from last night at the LinkedIn HQ. This is my process. I will write out a script in Notes. So you can see, I'll pull it over here. So I'll write out the script in Notes and then basically I'll record in front of the camera, kind of reading that script. And then I have some B-roll that goes over certain parts of the video based on what I'm saying. And then after the video is done, I upload it to Veed, which is where I do all my captions. Then I type up my LinkedIn post and post it. And that's it. So I got this out maybe in like 30 minutes or so, and we'll see how it performs.
If you look on the right side, this is basically the average across the years. So large cap has averaged from that time period about a 9.88 annual return, and you'll average like that 9.8%.
All right, just got an email that the merch for our Creatorbuzz hats is finally delivered. Let's go get it. Let's go. All right, let's open these up. First look at the official Keep Creating merch. Let's go! We actually did a small change to them, if you care. So the inside of the hat on the sample is white. You can see on the inside. But I feel like if you sweat, like you could already see there's like some brown marks on the inside. So I feel like I wanted to go all the solid one color. So on the inside of these are all tan. Have the Keep Creating on the inside. You have the Creatorbuzz B, the Creatorbuzz stamp on the inside, and then the Keep Creating logo on the front. So pumped. Okay, so the merch for Creatorbuzz just got delivered today, so I need to order a few things I'm gonna need. The first thing is this printer. This is gonna print out the labels as the orders come in. The other thing I'll need is shipping labels. So this will actually go into the printer and it'll print out the customer's name and address. That way we can obviously get it shipped. And then the other thing that we need is boxes. So we're doing a drop of just 50 hats. So we're ordering a stack of 50 boxes. And last but not least, we need some rolls of tape. So I'm ordering some tape with this like a tape gun to make sure we can tape up all the boxes. And this is what's going on behind the scenes. I'm planning on fulfilling all the orders myself, just because I think it'd be a really cool process, and also don't have the funds probably to outsource that. I'm gonna be taking you guys all behind the scenes once the hats actually drop. It'll be probably somewhere in mid-November. I've never actually done a drop like this where I'm actually putting merch live on a site and actually fulfilling the order. So this will be a new experience for me. Hopefully, the goal would be to sell out. That'd be awesome. But hopefully we just get a bunch of people that are really pumped about the hats to order it and they're happy with them. So. All right, we just finished up the workday. It's a little after 6, and right now we're headed over to the Garage Gym, which is my buddy Kieran's gym. They're hosting their like 3-year anniversary workout plan, and some vendors there. They're doing a giveaway, and so it's just kind of cool to just connect with other people that are like really into fitness. And also I got to support my boy, so I'm gonna stop by for a little bit. I'm not gonna work out. I'm just gonna shoot some content and then say what's up to Kieran and probably dip out.
Oh!
What up?
Leaving. John's my boy Vin.
Hey, Vin, nice to meet you, man. All right, I am running extremely late. I'm heading up to my barber shop right now to get a quick haircut because it's overdue. And then I'm literally driving straight from my barber shop into Brooklyn for ZCON, which is this like, I don't even know really. It's like this influencer event for Gen Z trends, and I don't know, LinkedIn sponsoring and a couple other cool brands like Hootsuite. So we got a busy day today. We have some meetings planned, and then we have dinner tonight with some other friends. And yeah, I'm running extremely late, as you can tell. I just got to Brooklyn, heading up to the refinery for ZCON. It's right on the water. You can see I think it's actually the Williamsburg Bridge. Let's check it out. Cool, thank you so much. What time does this end, by the way?
5.
Okay, cool, thank you.
Fortunately, we live in a world that wants us to take better care of ourselves and be more confident in our to inspire that of others.
We're here at ZCON in Brooklyn. I'm here with my guy Brett. What are you most excited about in the influencer marketing space?
In the influencer marketing space, I am just excited to see how brands ultimately decide how they're working with creators and the types of creators that they're working with. I think for a while, influencer marketing has been dominated by what would be considered like the top creators with like this wide distribution. But I think what we're seeing now is that brands and agencies are recognizing that there's probably a better return on your investment if you go a bit deeper. And so instead of going with one creator, we're going to do 12 creators within specific niches and have them each connect deeply with their audiences.
All right, I am here at ZCON with my good friend Piper, fellow creator. How do you go full-time at being a content creator? Like, how do you sustain a living?
It is a jump. It is. It's not for the faint of heart. There is a lot of willingness to accept risk there, but I'm a big believer that when you put your mind and heart into something and you take a jump, the universe rewards that. So I thought I was going to get another full-time job, but I was just out here trying my best, and then one thing led to another, and it's been 8 months.
All right, yesterday was pretty dope. I got out of ZCON around like 2 o'clock, and I think the one thing that was really cool about the conference is I've been going to dozens of different conferences, and a lot of them are in the B2B space. A lot of them feel really stuffy. A lot of them feel really corporate, and this conference was not like any other conference that I've been to. Obviously, it was trying to cater towards like the Gen Z younger generation, but it truly showed. The venue, first off, was sick. It was in the old Domino Sugar Factory that was recently converted into an event space. So it was like floor-to-wall ceiling. They had the DJ, they had really cool speakers, they had like Chick-fil-A for lunch, they had like Chamberlain coffee, and they had tons of areas to shoot content. So I got to catch up with a lot of my creator friends and meet some new people, which is really, really cool. And then I dipped out of Brooklyn because it was kind of dying down. It was day 2, so I dipped out around like 2 o'clock, hit up a coffee shop in Nolita, and then met up with my friend Alexis, and then we grabbed dinner with some other creators, and that was the night. And then later today, we're heading into the city to meet up with Piper again. She has an Amazon live show, which is kind of like a live taping of a podcast mixed in with QVC, which is pretty interesting, so I'm excited about that. I'm going to share all of my equipment, all my recommendations for content creators looking to get started with content, and then just hang around the city. But if you made it this far, I just want to thank you guys for watching. This, in terms of the priorities of my business and content, YouTube probably is kind of on the lower of the list just because in terms of ROI or bringing in new clients, this doesn't really do that for me. This is truly just for my followers and people that just want to keep up with my business and what's going on behind the scenes. And also I wanted to create this for someone that is looking to potentially start a business one day, truly what it takes to actually run that. You know, the things I'm learning, the wins, the losses, and everything in between. So if you enjoyed this, hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for the next episode.